she's a gymnast. She wants to be a gymnastics girl.
Look at you!
And she goes, Daddy, what do you think I'm going to be when I grow up? And I said, you know, Emma, it could go either way. You're either going to be an Olympic gymnast or you're going to dance topless at the nightclub down the street.
I love you, baby! You're in a box!
There's a bar that says nude dancers, and every time we drive by, the girls are like, why would a girl do that? I mean, the girls just can't believe that girls go there and dance nude, so...
Well, see, that means you must be doing something right if they just can't comprehend doing that. So you must be on the right track somewhere.
My kids are the biggest prudes in the world. I have no idea where it came from. They were not raised in church. We never sit around and tell them, you know, don't watch this, don't do that. We never.
I love you. I love you.
Prudes. You would not believe it. Sydney went to a swimmer's slumber party for her swim team. And she was there all about half an hour, and she called and said, come get me, and she was crying. We're like, what happened? We picked her up. She cried all the way home. She was crying because they had brought a bunch of scary movies to watch at this slumber party. And,
oh, my goodness.
Sid was devastated. She couldn't believe that these girls would do that. She was like,
wow.
Why would you have that in your life? Like, she talks like a church girl who's judgmental. I mean, but she's not judgmental. Yeah, they're not judgmental, but they talk that way, you know, like church girls. Sydney starts reading the Hunger Games. Walks out 5 minutes later and throws the book down. And tosses it. I'm like, what, are you not going to read? She's like, I'm not going to read a book about kids killing kids.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, Sid, it's an exciting book. This is your generation. I'm literally trying to get my kids to sin. They just won't do it. I think it's just Angie. I think it's from having Angie as a mom, you know. Something happens weird in your brain and you have to be goody two-shoes the rest of your life. I don't get it.
It might be. She might have cursed them with the goody two-shoes.
Yeah, she totally has, you know. But they are prudes. They are such prudes. It's just amazing.
I love Angie. I miss her.
Oh, yeah. Angie's... Yeah, you can't go wrong with Angie, you know. I realized when I married Angie, I could still be the same old sinful Darin, and Angie will her goodness will outweigh everything, and my kids will be okay. Sure?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Whoa.
The kids are great. I mean, I'm smoking crack in front of these kids, and they're just like, smoking crack is wrong. I'm like, see?
Right, exactly.
I've never even taught them that. They just know it.
Yeah, she's obviously doing something right, because you're not.
Darin Hufford is so funny.
That's all I can trust.
Oh, look at you!
Oh, Angie, Darin.
Look at you!
Angie, it's you too.
Mommy was just here, but she went back to work.
I think they're not quite sure what to think of their daddy.
They love their daddy. I have no doubt about that in my mind.
Whoa!
But you know, when I was in the hospital dying, they had coached the kids and they said, don't act like anything's wrong around daddy. Don't cry.
Really?
Yeah.
Chuckle.
You know, that really affected me. Do you know that there was quite a few times that I was convinced that the kids would be better off without me, and they didn't really care that I was dying. Because they just come in straight-faced and were like, normal. And I remember feeling like, yeah, they obviously don't care. It doesn't really matter to them. They've got their busy little lives and they don't care. I had no idea they were going around the corner and just sobbing uncontrollably. But they were coached to not cry in front of me. And
I did not know that.
Yeah, I told Angie, I said, if you had had them crying in front of me, I would have gotten out of the hospital a month earlier, I guarantee you.
Yeah, you might have.
I mean, but it added to this extra element of there's no point.
Oh, you got the wind machine going.
I don't know where we got this don't cry and write a seven idea. I don't know where we get that from.
Who knows?
Yeah. Anyway. So how are you?
Stoic belief system. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
There's the wind machine.
Like I said, busy day. I was sick this morning too, and it was actually really good. The guy was, he kind of reminded me. He was really funny and really witty and excellent speaker, and I was impressed. His whole message was about how much God loves you.
I gotta try pausing it because Arielle's got the cute. She makes the cutest sound. So Arielle's all charged up because we just had lunch. We had vegan quesadillas, which were very cheesy. Yes, non-dairy, homemade cheese that you make from common household ingredients that Eva made in a flash. And I had sauteed an entire giant zucchini with a bunch of mushrooms, but then Eva she cleaned and cut the mushrooms up, and I just had to get out of the kitchen because it's too small, and she finished. And the quesadillas were so good. And we put sriracha hot sauce on them and vegan sour cream. So I don't miss any dairy. I don't miss cheese. I mean, it's not the same, but I mean, I value what I'm eating that is plant-based. If you haven't seen the movies Forks Over Knives, the movie, singular, I've adopted that philosophy towards eating. I can't believe I'm saying that because I love Whoppers and Spam and hot dogs that are Hebrew National. I love all that bacon and everything. I'm just going to give it up because